What's up YouTube, Webbers5 here, coming at you with my Arc deck profile. For those who haven't seen me play this deck much, Arc stands for each of the three main archetypes that are part of the deck. So A for ABC, R for Rokket, and then C for Cyberdarks. It's a weird collaboration deck that seems to work. So let me show you. So I'll show you what's in it and tell you exactly how it works. Okay, so starting the deck off for the ABC. For the ABC parts, I'm playing 2A, 2B, and 2C. I'm finding this is my right ratio for it because since this is like a collaboration deck, and the main aim of the deck is to summon Cyberdark Dragon and power him up. I feel like two of each of them is working fine for me. I don't like. Otherwise, I see them too much. They can clog up my hand, and I'd rather have other stuff. And it just really seems to work for me right there. So that's the main ratio I'm working. And then to finish off the ABC and Monster Engine, one Destrudo. But Destrudo's not just for the ABC part, it's for the other field spells that I'm playing as well. So I'll get into that in a bit. So that's them. Next in the Rokket Engine for monsters, not a very big one, just the main ones. Playing three Aneth's Rockets, three Aneth's Rockets, 3 Orso Rocket, and 3 Magna Rocket. So the main purpose of my Rokket Engine is because of their quick play spell and the ability to float, they can just help thin out the deck really easily and also get monsters in the graveyard. So that's really good for the Cyberdarks. As an added thing, ones like Orso Rocket and Aneth's Rocket are level 3 lower dragons, so I can equip them with the Cyberdarks, and then if they get destroyed while equipped, I still get their effects to summon new ones. Admittedly, the only one I'd really want to equip is Orso Rocket, since he's the only one with a decent attack stat. Aneth's Rocket's just a really nice 2200 defense. Other than that, it doesn't do much. But I also run like Borrowload as well, so I can get their effect. So I can abuse their effects from being targeted by Borrowload as well. And then the Cyberdark Engine, just playing one of each of the main ones, so 1 Horn, 1 Edge, and 1 Keel. Only playing one of each because, well, they're normal summons, so they're not great. I don't always have it, and like I said with the Rockets, the only dragon I can equip them with is Aneth's Rocket or Orso Rockets, which kind of rare, so wouldn't really do that. Anyway, and of course their main searches as well. So that's 2 cannon, just playing this at 2 because since his effect searches only once per turn, I don't really want to see too many of them in my hand at once. And then also 2 claw to give everybody get to the field, so I can get to the field spell pretty quickly, which is pretty useful. And then also the main equipper, 1 Malefic Truth Dragon. That's only for the Cyberdark Dragon play to power him up massively and then just try and smash the game. That's it for the monsters I'm playing. Onto the spell lineup. I'm playing 1 Cyberdark Impact because ideally I'm only ever going to make Cyberdark Dragon once. So I don't really want to see it too much out of that. This card's only had one print, so they're not an easy card to come by. That being said, I actually do have 2 copies of this card. That's the only main Cyberdark specific spell. Other spells that kind of work with it, but also work generically with deck. That's playing 3 Terraforming to search my main field spells. To set up the deck. So the main field spells I'm running would be my 3 Dragon Ravines, so I can get my Malefic Truth Dragon in graveyard as quick as I can. Also used to get Destrudo in grave if I want to search another one and keeps really useful to set up with Destrudo as well, so I can go Dragon Ravine, discard 1, mill Destrudo, summon something, effective Destrudo res, pop the ravine, get back a grand, search another ravine to do the mill for the Malefic Truth Dragon as well. And if at some point that I just want to get monsters in grave, I can just I can just keep sending rockets to the grave. And then the last field spell I'm playing is one Union Hangar, because since I'm running a small ABC engine, I don't want to see that one too much. I don't want to see that one too much either. Unlike Dragon Ravine, I can only use one of it per turn, so yeah. And then for the rocket specific spells, playing three quick launch, just special summon a rocket from the deck. It can't attack and it dies at the end phase, which triggers their effects, which is good. But main thing I like about it, it's not once per turn. More frequently in some of my games, I'm actually seeing quite a few of these in my opening hand, which isn't terrible, but it's not ideal. But one advantage of it is I can use quick launch to summon one of each of them, and then if I get another monster on board, I've got 4 different monsters that I can use to summon Yugioh, which isn't so bad. Actually, though admittedly, yeah, it is kind of bad, because that's just cost me 3-4 cards in my hand. I'd have like 1 or 2 left. I'd draw 4, get rid of 3. I'd only keeping 3, so not too great to reshape my hand in that circumstance, but still potential option. And it's a quick play, so I can do it on my opponent's turn as well. 2 squib draw. I play additional draw power, and then it triggers their effect as such to float at the end phase. Yeah. Quick play. So if I combine it, if I quick launch to, like, say, make Aneth's Rocket to defend myself, my opponent stops. Like at the end of like in main phase 2 or at the end of the battle phase, I can go squib draw, pop it, draw 2, and then I get a float. That's the rocket specific spells, and then just my last remaining spells, which are the one-offs I'm playing. So 1 Foolish Burial to help get rid of either a Cyberdark or set up one of the dragons to later. 1 Monster Reborn, plenty, just lots of good stuff that I can res, particularly in my extra deck. And then the last spell I'm running is just a personal tech, 1 Fusion Sub. Main reason I'm playing this is because the Cyberdarks and the Rockets are all darks. I can use this to make Starving Venom Fusion Dragon, who's got its natural effect to nuke the opponent's board of special summon monsters when it dies. Additionally, if I'm not in the position to summon it, I can always discard it off ABC Dragon Buster to banish something, and then if Dragon Buster hits grave, I can banish Fusion Sub to put the Dragon Buster back and draw a card. So thought I'd give it a go like that. So that's the main deck. Moving into the extra deck, I'm playing the natural triple Dragon Buster, because ABC Engine is the main card. So good. So good. Particularly in your opponent's turn, if you go discard 1, banish something, and then chain his other effect to tribute to special summon back 3. Really good like that until your opponent goes Cold by the Grave to negate both of the effects. 1 Cyberdark Dragon, because I only play 1 impact, and generically, even if I was to play multiple impacts, ideally you're only ever really going to summon in 1, so 1 is all you really need. 1 Starving Venom Fusion Dragon, because like I said, the tech from the Fusion Sub. If I've done the Fusion Sub as a discard and then banished to put it back, I can always get Starving Venom engraved through the effect of Cyberdark Claw. On the off chance that I can. Synchro lineup. 1 Ancient Fairy Dragon. I play a lot of field spells. I play Destrudo, so really good to help combo off and stuff. 1 Black Rose, just as a nice option to nuke the board. 1 Clear Wing. Negates a couple bits, so that's pretty useful. Onto the XZs, not running too many, just kind of generic stuff. 1 Dark Rebellion XZs Dragon to try and beat over something. But no specific reason in choice, it's just I wanted to tech in Starving Venom, I'm playing Clearwing, I kind of just wanted to play Dark Rebellion as well. And then next one's Utopia Package, just to another way to try and beat over something, particularly if I can't target the thing. And then links I'm playing, one Underclock Taker, just got Just cause, pretty useful if I go first on Ancient Fairy Dragon, use its effect to special summon. Because if I go A, then use Hanger's effect to equip B, and then summon Destrudo, Synchro into Fairy Dragon, then B searches me out C. I can use Ancient Fairy's effect to pop a field so I get a new one, and then use its secondary effect if I'm going first to summon C, then use those two to link it to Underclock Taker, then banish A, B, and C to drop Dragon Buster. So, it's alright like that. Then, yeah, like I said, one Borrow Load, because he's really good. Also, it's a Rokket. I've got Rockets in here, so he helps trigger off the Rocket's main effects. One Deco Talker just to help extend my zones. Pretty generic like that. And then finally, one Sayuja Skull Dread. He's alright. He's quite useful in terms of, like I said, if I have the access to multiple quick launches, good way to drop him. Other good example is if I've got a monster and I've just tagged out my dragon, and I've just tagged out the Dragon Buster. So useful like that as well. Okay, so that's my Arc deck. Hope you guys liked it. Leave comments in the description. And I'll hopefully see you guys soon.